Hey guys, I'm so excited about today's video. I'm going to be sharing a little bit about how you can make money as a stay-at-home mom. If you're new to my channel, my name is Alana and my channel is all about marriage, homemaking, healthy living, and homeschooling. Please subscribe. So as Christian women, the big question as a stay-at-home wife is, biblically speaking, should a woman work? And I think it's a very good question, and I think it requires a lot of heart examination, because my tendency right off the bat is to say no. But that's, I think, because of how passionate I am about homemaking. But if I look at my own life, I work, and if I look at Proverbs 31, the wife, the excellent wife, the kind of woman that every man should be looking for, she works and she helps with the finances at home. So I think this is the answer. The answer is yes, a Christian woman can work as long as she's also making sure that her home and her family are her priority and that nothing interferes with that. As soon as home and family start to get a little shaky, that's when I think we need to stop and reevaluate. And that's as far as I'm going to go with that, because that is up to the family, and a lot of it, you know, has to be between husband and wife and what they discuss that means and looks like for them, you know. So in Proverbs 31, we see a woman that is devoted to Christ, to God first, loves her husband, loves her family, is delighted to serve her family, manages her home well, and is resourceful and frugal and wise, is kind, and she works. In verse 16, it says she considers a field and buys it. With the fruit of her hands, she plants a vineyard. She's a hard worker. She's not lazy. She is not idle, sitting around wasting her time. She is productive and using her time well to serve others. I don't know if she bought this field in order to grow food for her family, or in order to grow food, some of it for her family, and sell some of it, make some money. I'm not sure, but she was business-minded. She bought a field. And then a little lower at verse 24, she makes linen garments and sells them. She delivers sashes to the merchant. So she is making stuff and selling it for profit. She is working and selling, making money, helping with the family finances. So yes, if you're a Christian wife, you can help with the family finances, and it does not have to be away from the home. If your home and your family is your priority, and you're as passionate about homemaking and serving your family as I am, you can still help with the family finances if your husband's okay with it and if you want to. So I know several mamas that stay home full time, and there's only a couple of them that don't do something to help with finances. So some real life examples in my personal life of people that I know that do things to help with the finances in their homes, and they're stay-at-home wives. Some of them homeschool, some of them don't. They make crafts, like the Proverbs 31 woman making linen. They'll make beautiful crafts, or clothing clothing items for babies and stuff like that, and they sell that. I know women that do consignment sales, Facebook groups that sell things to each other, Craigslist, eBay, garage sales, small businesses like snow cone stands or cake balls or wedding cakes. And I know several that do direct sales. Some people are in essential oils, some people are in Norwex, some jewelry, makeup. So there are definitely entrepreneur women out there that are staying home full-time and still helping with the family finances. These are jobs and businesses that they can do from home. And if it does require them to leave home, like the snow cones or like delivering, it doesn't take much time, and a lot of times they include their family in that. So it's very cool. My mom has a Cuban food truck, which I help her with on the weekends and throughout the year for special events and sometimes food prep. But it doesn't take me away from home and family, but 3 to 4 hours a week, only during season, and then when it's not season at all. So That's one thing I do. And then I do have a direct sales business. For me, direct sales was the way to go because as I saw my friends like making crafts and selling them, I thought, I don't want to sit around making something to then sell it for $5 or $10. When I see consignment sale stuff, I'm like, I do not want to be piling clothes up, tagging stuff, figuring out what on earth goes where, hanging it up, delivering it to a place to get $20. When I see the Facebook group stuff where people are selling things online, I don't want to get in my car and drive somewhere to give somebody this little thing for $5. I was like, I don't want to work harder. I want to work smarter. And so for me, direct sales was the answer. It was just the least amount of physical work, time work with the most return. And so to me, direct sales was the answer. As you guys know, I do Juice Plus. So there are other direct sales companies that are out there that are great products, but I would argue not as good of a business model, because it takes a lot more time. Demonstration, merchandise, stuff in your house, things that you have to travel with and set up, and all this stuff that I don't do any of that. I love it. Social media has changed my world because I can make money on my smartphone. My phone is very smart. It makes me money. If it didn't, it would be a dumb phone. And it's just an easy way to help with the finances. Since I have been working my Juice Plus business for the last almost 4 years, I have helped my family switch to all organic meats, and not just organic, but locally farm raised meats. We have chickens now, so we have free eggs. I have taken us to a trip to the Grand Canyon. I have fixed our fridge and our oven. I have helped my husband start his own online coffee roasting business, and I have paid hundreds and thousands of dollars of random medical bills in the last 3 and 4 years that have just popped up, mainly for my poor husband's allergy shots. So it's been a huge blessing to us. And so, is the Proverbs 31 woman allowed to work? I would say her husband should be delighted if she's helping with the finances, because I know that I have taken a huge burden off my husband's shoulders with some financial things. But I was still able to be home, be very present with my family, serve them, make sure that all their needs are met, maintain my house, be with my children, homeschool my children, and not feel like I'm neglecting my top priorities that I am so passionate about. So I love being able to help with the finances and still be here, mama and wife, full time. And if you guys, like me, are looking for a direct sales company to work for from home versus something that takes so much time for such little return, I made a video a few years ago titled something like what to consider before joining a direct sales company, something like that. I will post the link in the description box so you could check it out. I think it's a lot to think through before you sign up with something. And it took me a while to narrow down where I landed. But once I did, it was a no-brainer. So I hope you enjoyed this video and that it encourages you to know that you can help with the finances but still be a very present wife and mother and homemaker, and that it is totally doable to help immensely from home with the finances but not neglect your main priorities. Have a wonderful day. So I totally forgot that Lee from James and Lee D and Sarah from Happy Home Life are also doing videos today similar to this topic. So you're definitely going to want to go to their channels after you watch this one and check those out. I'll put the links to their channels in the description box. And tomorrow night we are doing another live super chat together, and we're going to be talking all about stay-at-home wives and making money from home. So you've got to tune in and join us for that. Have an awesome day.